What's going on, guys? Mcskillet here with another CSGO video, and today I'll be doing a video on the rarest items ever unboxed. I believe this is actually part 10. I've done a lot of these videos, but we've actually got some of the rarest stuff ever in this video, and some really interesting knives. And we actually have an item that's not a knife or a skin, but it's every item in this video is a one in the world item. So again, it's all super rare stuff. And also, I'm not going to be covering anything from Cologne 2016 yet. I'll do a separate video from Cologne 2016 drops, probably tomorrow, going over the best of unboxed from that so far. But let's get into the first skin for this video. Alright, to start things off, we have just about the rarest knife that's ever been unboxed for the Karambit. It's not necessarily the best knife at all, it's just that this specific combination is super rare. It's actually a StatTrak Karambit Doppler Black Pearl. Now, Black Pearl is the rarest of the Doppler phases, not the Gamma Dopplers obviously, but just when it comes to Ruby, Sapphire, then the normal 4 phases for normal Dopplers. Black Pearl is 100 times rarer than a normal Doppler. There's a 1 in 100 chance of a Doppler knife being a Black Pearl. So that just shows you how rare getting a Black Pearl is in the first place. But the other thing is, this is a StatTrak knife, and StatTrak knives are 10 times rarer than normal knives. And to top things off, this is also minimal wear. Now, as you guys know, if you've ever really traded around with the Dopplers, you probably know the Doppler knives basically never come minimal wear. There's only a very little chance of them becoming minimal wear. If you look at all the StatTrak Rubies and StatTrak Sapphires, I believe there's only 3 total. And it's only, when you look at like the totals, it's like a 1 in 30 chance for it to actually be minimal wear instead of factory new when I was comparing the StatTrak Rubies and Sapphires. And using all that info and just the chances of unboxing knives and stuff, I was actually able to determine that there's a 1 in 216 million chance of unboxing a specific StatTrak minimal wear Black Pearl knife, which is 20 times rarer than unboxing like a StatTrak Karambit Crimson Web or a specific StatTrak Factory New Crimson Web knife. So this is 20 times rarer than a StatTrak Factory New Karambit Crimson Web. Of course, it's not actually worth that much though, because not many collectors want a minimal wear knife, especially this has like a really high float too. So this is kind of a really going to be probably the hardest item for CSGO to ever trade. But it's really just about the rarest Karambit ever. The only Karambit that I might consider rarer than this is the No Star Karambit, but that's the No Star Karambit Vanilla. I believe I made a video about that in the past, but that's not really a real item. That was glitched out because of Steam support. But either way, this is a really weird item. I have no idea how much this is actually worth, because the StatTrak Factory New ones are worth a lot to collectors, but I'm not sure if they want minimal wear, especially since there's a big scratch on the play side, because Dopplers are not really meant to be minimal wear, especially with a high float like this. Next up, we actually have a knife that was unboxed by Anomaly, and I'm not sure if he has a video out on this. At the time I'm recording this video, he doesn't have a video on it yet. I'm guessing he recorded this, so he might actually have a video coming out soon for you guys, but either way, he unboxed one of the absolute rarest knives in the game, a StatTrak Bowie Knife Forest DOPAT Factory New, which is the only one that's known to exist in the world, so a one-of-one item, basically, and it's just this knife pattern, you guys probably know, basically never comes StatTrak and Factory New, and he actually got it for the Bowie knife, which no one has ever gotten that for, so that's pretty crazy that he got a knife like this. And this is just as rare as StatTrak Factory New Crimson Web, but it's obviously not worth as much. It's worth around 200 keys, so it's still worth a decent amount, but it's not crazy expensive like the Crimson Web or Knights. But it's pretty crazy that he actually unboxed that, and I thought it was pretty funny. Anomaly actually has the knife that I unboxed. This is the knife that he plays with, is a knife that I actually haven't unboxed myself. I have a video of it, because I did a giveaway, and the person that won the giveaway sold it to Anomaly apparently, so that's a little weird that I might as well just point that out, but yeah, that's his unboxing. So next up, we have a item that's the only one known to exist in the world that is not a skin or a knife. This is actually the 2016 Service Medal Level 4, so it's purple. The way the Service Medals actually work is according to like just the rarity colors. Like the worst medal is just kind of white, then it goes to light blue for the next one, then blue, just like the guns rarities work. But someone actually already has the purple one, which is level 4 I believe, and what's weird is no one even has the service medal before this. So this guy, he has a service medal that is such a high rank that no one even has the service medal that's the one right before this, I don't believe, the one that is just blue. So either this guy has like absolutely no life and he already is like a full step ahead of the medals than everyone else. And this is the only, he got this like a month ago too, which is really weird. I don't know how he already has this. Maybe he's like some sort of hacker. I looked at his profile, he looks to be, I think he's a booster though. Like, I think he just fills up entire lobbies and then just drops like 100 kills every game and probably spends like a ton of time doing that. And I guess that's pretty sketchy, but either way, that is how he's gotten this medal already, which no one else in the world is even close to getting, which I thought was absolutely ridiculous. And while I'm bringing up the service medals again, I thought I might as well just show the different levels, all the way from level 1 to 7, so you guys can see what all of them look like. I've done a video on this a while ago, but not too many people watched it, and the info really isn't out there too much. So this is how you guys can actually see what all the service medals look like, showing all of them. These are all from the game files. As you can see, the colors do correlate with like rarity and stuff. The only color that doesn't seem to perfectly match up with the rarities is the level 7 one, because I thought it was going to be contraband like orange, which would probably look a lot cooler than this. I don't think the black really is what people deserve for reaching all the way to level 7, because I think level 6 looks cooler than this. But the level 7 one is actually black. I think it's supposed to represent the genuine rarity maybe, even though genuine's kind of greenish. I'm still not entirely sure, but it definitely doesn't represent contraband, because contraband is orange, which I think they should have instead of this. But either way, those are the different service medals. Alright, so on to the next item. We've actually got a StatTrak Karambit Gamma Doppler Emerald Factory New. Now the StatTrak Emeralds, they're probably not going to be pretty rare in like a year if they keep making more cases with the Gamma Knives, which they probably will. But right now, there's only one StatTrak M9 Emerald, and I actually own that one myself. And there's only one StatTrak Karambit Emerald as well, and it's owned by this guy right here. And the thing that I find kind of interesting is it was actually unboxed by someone that already has like a really huge inventory. They've already got Karambit Sapphire, Dragon Lore. Like usually when someone gets a knife like this, it's usually kind of a noob person, doesn't have much, but this person's actually already got a pretty nice inventory. But now they've even got this knife to add on to it as well, so that's pretty cool. The StatTrak Karambit Doppler Emerald 1 of 1, as well as the M9 Emerald, which I won't show in this video because I already have a full video showcasing that. You can make sure to find that video on my channel. But so to finish things up, we also have a really interesting StatTrak Emerald, and this is minimal wear, so another minimal wear StatTrak Doppler, which is again super rare. Not sure why the StatTrak minimal wear Emerald was also unboxed, and that Karambit was as well, but someone unboxed a StatTrak Bayonet Gamma Doppler minimal wear Emerald, and I believe some big trader guy picked it up. Now, not sure how much he paid, but I will admit this is probably going to be one of the most difficult items to trade. I'm not sure why he tried to go for this item, because it's going to be pretty hard to resell if he's trying to do that, but he might just keep it. It is a pretty cool knife, and that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'm Mcskillet, and I'm out.